Oh no, they're
All
seeing
right,
everything I'm doing now.
I'm gonna
That's
start
that's
letting
how the recording is gonna start, RJ.
letting
Is you saying,
everybody
"Oh
in.
no."
Okay, I'm
That's
starting
fine.
everybody in. Ready? All right, everyone's coming in.
21.
Star on the election counts. The audio.
Usually host swim on the video. I'll check if the mic is on. Let's check. Oh my.
We'll give it about another 2 minutes before we go ahead and start, everybody. If you have not already muted yourself, please go ahead and do that now, please. Molly.
Oh, same time. How about I use homework after that? Okay.
And if you could please put your children's names and their grade in the chat for us, that would be great.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started now. Again, go ahead and if you haven't yet already, go ahead and put your children's name and grade in the chat as well. But we'll go ahead and get started now. I just want to welcome you all to our November meeting, our all-parent St. Juliana meeting. I thank you guys all for showing up and spending this evening, about an hour, maybe hopefully a little bit less. And we'll hopefully get you guys out of here soon. So thank you guys again for joining us. And I'll go ahead and send our next slide over to Rob.
Good evening, parents. I'll begin by saying the Pater Noster. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Pater Noster, quies in celis sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, dimitte nobis, dimitte nostra, sicut nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I pass it back to you, Mr. RJ.
I think it's beautiful if you pray in Latin, but 99% of these people don't. You waste it. I wasn't gonna say.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start again with our mission. Again, our mission, I'm gonna just briefly touch on this real quick because we've all heard it many of times. But it's just to support our school, the faculty, the staff, the students, and our pastor with fundraising, stewardship, and a cooperative environment. And our principles, obviously, is a faith-based education in a manner consistent with the will of God. We're stewards of the new creation, and our purpose is to share our God-given gifts for the betterment of others, especially our school. Our current state of education requires cooperation from all, which is the parents, the faculty, and staff, to ensure our students reach their maximum potential. And our Catholic schools, as the standard bearers of education, are in need of long-term, predictable sources of income that go beyond tuition to ensure long-term viability and access. And then parent and faculty must have a forum to exchange ideas, which is what we're doing here now, and to help advance the mission of the school. And the parent club itself should create a meaningful goals to provide membership more explicit purposes and focus.
Okay. We wanted to first start by touching on the funds that we've currently raised to date. We've had a very successful Charleston gift wrap and also a successful jogathon. So thank you to everybody who participated and helped. We wanted to give some additional info. We usually put it in our year to year, every year we put them in our slideshows, but we wanted to put it all in one place so everybody can see how we've been doing. So in 2024, this year, we raised $11,600 for Charleston gift wrap, which is down just a little bit, but that's okay. But you can see over the years we've been increasing. So in 10,000 in 2022 and 14,000 in 2023. And then Jogathon this year raised our highest that we have ever raised. So thank you to Misty and Matt Trainer and Nicole and everybody who helped participate in this. The kids had a blast, and I heard nothing but incredible things from parents and students. They just had so much fun. So thank you. We raised a total of 31,000 this year, 15,000 in 2022 and 18,000 in 2023. Jogathon usually is one of our higher fundraisers, that and the gala. And so we just did incredible, and we just thank you all for helping us out with that. In total in 2023, we raised $184,000. And our goal for 2024 is $200,000. So if we want to go to the next slide. We also wanted to share with you guys, I know there's always been questions and we all chat individually, but we wanted to kind of put it in one spot for you guys to refer back to. Where does all of our fundraising money go? What do we use it for? So every quarter, the parent club issues a subsidy to the school in the amount of $42,500. So we do that 4 quarters, obviously. Our annual contribution to the school is $170,000. So if you have more specific questions on the school subsidy and what that is, please let us know in the chat and we can answer that later. Or you can chat with administration or one of us at any point. Some of the school programs that we support out of the parent club funds and all of the fundraisers that you guys participate in are here below. Advent program last year was $2,000. Spring Sing, $2,900. The science program, $3,000. Art class, $2,200. Computer and software maintenance, $4,800. All the field trips that the classes take came to about $8,000 last year, and we're probably at that or going to be a little bit more this year. And then hospitality and teacher catering. So this is during parent-teacher conferences, we host a breakfast for the teachers to say thank you for all of their hard work and to keep them fueled as they meet with all of us. And then we help give the teachers through Teacher Appreciation Week some fun items, breakfast, goodies to keep them going and to show them how much we care about them. And that comes to about $2,500 for the year.
So we do have some new fundraisers coming up this year. If you want to be able to have the school calendar on your cell phone or your work computer or your home computer, you can go to the school website, stjulianaschool.org and sign up to have that calendar meshed into your own. That's a really great way to stay updated about different activities and things that are happening, but it'll also give you reminders about if there is a week that mass is on a different day or noon dismissal, any of those kinds of things. One of our newer fundraisers we're going to be doing this year is a carpool raffle contest. There will be 2 fast passes that are available. You get to skip the carpool line and you're able to pick up your student at the gate that's over near the playground on the upper lot. These passes will be valid for 2nd trimester. So that means we're going to do it again for 3rd trimester. Tickets are 1 ticket for $10, 6 tickets for $50, 13 tickets for $100. You have until Saturday, the 16th, which is this week, to purchase your tickets, and winners will be notified on Sunday, the 17th.
So in addition to that fundraiser, we have many opportunities ahead for all of you to participate, and not just you, as parents and parishioners as part of our school, but your loved ones as well, your friends as well, to support you as a family and your children. So as Heather was mentioning before, there's some wonderful opportunities that we have to have these, funds go to. And so another opportunity here is our Seas Candies fundraiser. This fundraiser actually started yesterday, which is amazing. And it goes through December 6th, which is ample time for you guys to get all of the treats and the goodies for your neighbors and your family. And the best part about it, not to oversell it, but I'm going to oversell it, guys, because it makes it so easy, is the fact that your cost is the same here, but you're having 20% back going to St. Juliana's and those programs like we talked about. So you literally can scan this QR code right now. I suggest that you do, but we have a lot of this material going out in our marketing and our social media platforms. You can find it on our website as well, as the parish can also have access through their newsletter. You place your order, it's delivered straight to your home, and you're donating back to your school. It's as easy as you helping you get some of your Christmas and holiday fun completed and checked off your nice list. And at the same time, you're helping fundraise for St. Juliana's. And next up, which we're so excited to bring back this year. So this is our 2nd annual St. Juliana's Spirit Skate. Please, take note of the date. It will be January 10th, so into the new year. And we'll be hosting this again at Anaheim Ice, which is the Ducks practice rink. We will be doing something really fun this year that's a little different than last year, but we love your feedback and we definitely take it into consideration. We're going to have tickets be able to be sold in advance on GiveButter, and that will be starting December 1st. So you'll hear more about that. We'll make sure that you guys have the information, the QR codes, so you have access. But this will include admission and skate rental. But in addition to that, if you miss the opportunity to be able to purchase through GiveButter, we'll also be having them sold at the door. This year it's going to be at 7:15. We'll have about an hour and a half of a skate time. We'll be selling spirit wear. There's another amazing opportunity to get your St. J blankets, which you see them everywhere. They're fantastic and a great investment too. So another fundraiser to put on your calendars. Everyone had a blast last year. We had an amazing turnout and we had great feedback, so much so that we brought it back again this year, thanks to all of you. So more to come on that. And then, of course, you'll get more details on how to purchase your tickets. And the best part about this, too, is this will offer a volunteer opportunity, for parents. And it doesn't need to just be parents. You can have your grandparents volunteer to help you get those hours. So there'll be a sign-up sheet that will go out as well. And again, more to come. And lastly, I just, on behalf of Parent Club, and St. J's, we want to make sure like you guys really hear and take in the big capital letters, exclamation points galore. Thank you. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for volunteering. Thank you for helping us fundraise. Thank you for giving back to our school and our kids. Without you, we wouldn't be able to generate the type of funds that we do. Without you, we would not be able to contribute to the type of programs that we can. So I just, from all of us to all of you, thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Barrios, and I am one of the parents that's helping plan the gala this year. So as you can see, we have our theme selected. It'll be a Mardi Gras theme, so get ready to have lots of fun. We have our date set for February 1st, and today I just want to go over some important and fun details with you so we can all look forward to this wonderful night where we will come together and raise funds for our students, right? All we do is for the children. So next slide, please. So here we have the most important information. Our event will be on February 1st of this upcoming year. The event is hoping to start at 5 p.m. and we'll start off with a hosted cocktail hour before we go and enjoy our dinner. We'll have some live music. We'll have some little exciting events together, and most importantly, we'll have our live and silent auction. So we have all of that to look forward to. Something else that we have to look forward to is the venue. This year, it'll be at the Charleston, which is in downtown Fullerton. You have an address there. It'll be a great place for us to come together and really just enjoy the night together as one big community. So that'll be lots of fun. I can't wait to see all of you there. Some starting off information. Ticket prices will be starting at $125, and it'll include the following. It'll be admission to the event, a hosted cocktail hour, and an unreserved seating with a plated meal. There will be other ticket options and sponsorship opportunities, so stay tuned for all of this information. But just know that's where we'll be starting off our ticket pricing. We do have some auction donation deadline information. So as you all know, all of our families are required to donate items valued at a minimum of $50. We do accept cash or check donations instead of a physical item. And we do have a deadline for these items to be turned in, and that is December 20th. You'll get all of this information out very, very soon, but just so you can start, keep it in mind as we start our Christmas shopping. You can start thinking about getting something fun and exciting that can be donated for our silent auction. Next slide. Ways that you can help. You can donate items or services for the auction. We are always looking for anybody that has any talent, music, or anything that you feel will be of help to make this event a success. You can definitely help us by attending the event. Bring your family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, just help us spread the word. The more, the merrier. Also, you can help by volunteering to make the night a success. There will be many different ways that you can volunteer. So stay tuned for that link as well. There'll be opportunities to help before, in preparation of the event, also the night of the event. So know that there'll be plenty of opportunities to meet that 4-hour requirement. Any unfulfilled hours do have a fee. So just keep that in mind as well. And again, we appreciate all of your support in helping raising funds for the school. And we can't wait to see you there. And I think there's one more slide. Sponsorship opportunities. If you are interested in becoming an event sponsor, please go ahead and reach out to me. My contact information is there. You can also email the gala committee, and our email is there. If you are not using your phone to join this meeting, you can scan that QR code and it'll take you to our website where you get to see all of this information and much more. I know that this was a lot of information that was just covered. But all of this will be sent out to you with more. So you'll have all of this information with a lot more details so that you don't forget any of these dates, any of these deadlines. That way we can all make this event a wonderful success. But please save the date, February 1st. And it'll be a great, very fun night that I am very much looking forward to sharing with all of you. And if you have any questions, please, we're always here to answer them for you. Thank you.
And just to kind of go over the events that we have for the rest of the year, Sarah and Janae gave us a bunch of events that we have to look forward to. We do try to put together a parent club calendar that lists different events coming up by month. We have that posted in the school hallway across from the lunch kitchen. So feel free to look at that. We try to update it every time we have changes or new events coming. Next slide. And this is our current version of what we have coming up. Again, we have in December, we have a lot coming up. We're going to have a day of giving, our Barnes & Noble book fair. The Seas fundraiser is going to end December 6th. There's a parents' night out to support the 8th grade. And then we have the Advent program and Christmas break. We'll be off for January. And right when we come back, we have a whole new slew of fun things to look forward to, including the ice skating and father-daughter dance. We'll have open house and Catholic Schools Week. And then as you go forward, in March, we're going to kind of focus more on the fish fry, March and April. But we still have a lot of fun things planned for the end of the year with the mother-son. We're going to have a cornhole tournament this year in May. So feel free to look on the school website or in the school hallway. We'll update this as we get more infos, and we'll send out flyers before to make sure you have all the information.
Awesome. We wanted to highlight a couple of the school or classroom fundraisers that are going on. These are specific to the classrooms who are trying to raise funds for their science camp as well as their Washington, D.C. trip. So in this case, this is for 6th and 8th grade. Every year they do a poinsettia sale. And if you don't have anybody in those classes, but you do want to purchase, please reach out to one of us and we can give you a list of names of students. Or if you know somebody in 6th and 8th, please put their name down and they will get credit for the purchases. 8th grade is also doing a parents' day out. This is a really fun one. It's very similar to our parents' night out. However, it's December 7th and it's from 12:30 in the afternoon to 4 p.m. And this allows you to drop your kids off and go finish up your holiday shopping or start. No judgment because I haven't started myself. But all of the proceeds that they raise there is for their DC trip. And then they will be sending out a pizza pre-order sheet here soon in the next week or two. And then I'm super excited for this. I have 2 daughters of my own. So the daddy-daughter dance this year, it is going to be the snowball theme. So come have fun January 24th, 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. in the parish center. They'll have dancing, drinks, a dessert bar, photo booth. It's just a really fun night for the dads and daughters or any male figure or significant person in their life who wants to come with them to participate and have a blast.
And as always, we have our spiritware available. There's a QR code, and if you cannot use that QR code for any reason, you can contact Molly or Amanda, Molly Webb, Amanda Pullen. Their numbers are right here located. There's many items I know I've purchased, probably everything on this list. So you can always get your spiritware and your shirts. So the spirit shirts that can be worn on PE days and designated approved spirit wear days. There's hoodies that are perfect right now because it's starting to get cold and your kids would probably like to wear a nice little hoodie or zip up or sweater. So these are things I recommend you guys go ahead and purchase because they are approved. Some of these things are approved for them to wear to school. And thank you guys all because of all of you guys, we have a check that we are donating for St. Jude. I apologize. St. Jude on Monday, the 18th, when we come back from this weekend. So your students are encouraged to wear their pink spirit shirt that they purchased. and we will be presenting a check to St. Jude at the flag ceremony that morning. And you guys are all welcome to go to that flag ceremony, so you guys can be part of that. So I invite you guys all to go ahead and come on out to that flag ceremony.
As a reminder, everybody, every family is required to net the school $200 in the script program. It's relatively easy to do your shopping. You could use the Raise Right app. It's available in the App Store, probably in Droids and the Apple Store. There's the enrollment code right there. Just as an example, let's say you're going to purchase something at a restaurant and the rebate is 10%. You spend $100. The school will get a portion and you will get $10 towards your script. If you do not fulfill your script program, the $200, there will be a charge on a $300 charge on your fax. If you have any questions regarding script, you could always reach out to the chairs, Lauren Gonzalez and Jensina Perez. You can email them at script@stjuliana.org. Next slide. And another opportunity for the school to earn money is through the Ralph's Community Rewards Program. What you would have to do is go to ralphs.com, register and create an account. And you could use that code on the top, the enrollment code, EH033. And that way all your purchases can go towards this and Ralph's. You'll get the school will get a portion of it. This partial of it will actually go to your script as well. You'd be responsible for taking a screenshot after every quarter and emailing it to script@stjuliana.org.
So as we were talking about earlier in some of the slides, you know, we had Noelle highlight in our school calendar, fish fries coming up. We had Sarah talk about our gala that's coming up. And there are a lot of different ways that you can get involved. But one thing that we want to make sure that we're highlighting, we're focusing on, is that each of our families are required to complete 40 hours of volunteer service. And out of that 40, 4 hours must be towards our gala, and 6 hours must be to go towards fish fry. With that, there's some great things here. If you've been tracking your volunteer, so you know, take the 4 hours and the 6 hours aside. Let's focus on the holistic 40 that we're required to complete as families. If you've been volunteering since back, you know, May 1st, what you've tracked will be going towards and can be counted towards this year all the way up to April 30th. I want to make sure that I'm stating this, that these are not transactional participation that equals volunteer hours. So if you're volunteering and selling concessions, for instance, but those funds are going towards a class event, that would not be counting towards volunteer hours. But if you are volunteering for a class party, for instance, that would be going towards your 40 hours. There's a lot of ideas, you know, just to name a few, for getting involved: the Fall Festival, the Jogathon, fish fry. You already know there's mandatory, as well as casino or gala. But, you know, like father-daughter events or mother-son events, the art show, for instance, if any of you had volunteered for that previously, those hours would go towards this year. So please make note that anything from May 1st to April 30th can be counted. The deadline to submit all of your hours for the year is by April 30th. And of course, there's a form online that you can pull and complete. And yeah, so I mean, a lot of our fundraisers do offer opportunities for our families to get involved. Like we talked about the ice skating earlier. You're participating by having your kids, you know, join in the fun, but at the same time, there's going to be volunteer opportunities for you to help get your hours too. So just wanted to make sure that we focus on this so everybody knows that you can get started now, you know, and please, you know, reach out to, you know, us or your class parents, you know, to look for ideas and ways that you can get involved. And we're happy to help point people in the right direction. So talking about pointing you in the right direction. We have some volunteer opportunities that are actually needed now. So if this is of interest of you, we would love to share. Our gala is in seek of volunteers and committee members. This takes a village to put on this event, and it is so fun and so fabulous if you've been to it, but it doesn't happen with one person alone. And there's so many opportunities for all of you to get involved. And in addition to that, community event volunteers. So ways, events that we're organizing, that through the year, like I talked about, the ice skating, mother, son, father, daughter, there's other opportunities for you to get involved. And as we spoke about before, as Sarah spoke about before for Gala, if you have any special talents or services that you can help donate back to the school and contribute to making these events just extra, we want to hear from you. So, right here you have Vanessa Flores's contact information. Please reach out to her if you have any interest. And we can start, helping navigate you in the right direction, put you in contact with the right people so we can get you involved and also get those volunteer hours captured. And I hope that all of you are following us on social media, but if you are not, at St. Juliana School is for Instagram, as well as there's our Facebook. Please, connect with us. We're sharing a lot of valuable information, a lot of our fundraising opportunities, and things, just reminders, even to help stay on your radar. We're sharing through these platforms. If you ever have any questions that you need to reach out to us for any reason, our Parent Club email is there below, parentclub@stjulianaschool.org.
Okay, so at this point, I'll go ahead and open up for some questions. If anybody has any question at this point, please go ahead and ask them now in the chat and we'll go ahead and answer them. As well as, if you have not already put your student's name and grade in the chat, please do that now as well.
We received a question regarding an update on after-school programs. Dr. Gonzalez, do you want to join in, or do you want us to give an update?
I can give an update on that. I work with Mrs. Rangel right now. We're trying to get everything kind of organized. I met with the teachers who do want to do these after-school programs. Just to give an example of what they're looking like, one is going to probably be a Spanish after-school program. One is going to probably be a home ec kind of after-school program with some knitting and crocheting. Another is going to probably be digital marketing. And I think there was one more that's just escaping me right now at this point. But what we're trying to do is trying to line up everything, but we're not putting everything into one day. So we're trying to make sure that there's a variety of days and not overlapping with office hours as well. That way everybody has a chance to attend these. So our hope is to roll these out. Our hope was to roll these out by December. It looks now it's going to probably be by January that we'll be able to roll these out.
Thank you. Just so you know, they're requesting robotics and chess classes, if that's ever an option. Noted. We will add that to our list for future.
Absolutely.
There were a couple of questions that were in the chat previously, which we've answered, but I'll just point it out here. The submission for hours, if you volunteer at the school, please make sure you put those on your volunteer, your sheet that you have to give at the end of the tracking term. You need to keep track of those. We are responsible as the parents to track our own. They will cross-reference the sign-in sheets at the front office if you volunteer in the classroom, or the sign-in sheets at the different events. So just make sure you're keeping track of your ideas. Dr. Gonzalez, they're asking who will run Spanish Club?
Senora Colson.
I think that was the majority of the question. I don't think I have any other questions. Does anybody else have anything?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Doesn't look like it. But if you do have questions, please reach out to one of us, or you can chat, go to the front office and ask any questions. We will have the presentation and this meeting posted on our website. So if you need, or on the school website, so if you need to reference it, you always can. And I think that's it from us.
So for all of you, what Tammy had just mentioned right now was what she is aware of, because she's usually the one that cross-referenced our hours, is the only ones that typically we cross-reference are gala and fish fry. So if you guys volunteered at the fall festival or any other events where you had to sign in, those typically are not cross-referenced. So you will still need to keep track of those hours on your own. So if nobody else has any questions at this point, we'll go ahead and end this meeting. And I appreciate you guys all spending some time with us. And again, like Heather had mentioned, if you guys have any questions outside of this, please reach out. You can reach out to either one of us, any of us on the parent club, as well as anybody in administration. And they will all be able to answer questions for you. If we don't have an answer right away, we can get it for you. So again, I thank you guys all for spending some time with us, and hope you guys all have a good rest of your night. Thank you guys.
Thank you.